Northern Australia, where a subtropical climate reigns, is now home to Asian water buffaloes, which can weigh over 2,500 kilograms. And this is the goal of show host Chris Dorsey and hunter David Morris. Australia's size matches the 48 U.S. states, with a population of just 22 million nationwide. California alone has more people than all of Australia. So when you arrive here, you find yourself in vast, endless wilderness, untamed and raw. You know, it's an incredible country. You drive for miles, hundreds of miles without seeing a soul. It's truly massive, untamed land. When you come here, there are animals, birds you've never seen or heard before. But it's such a wild place, so vast, so unique, unlike anything else in the world. Even Africa, or anywhere else on Earth, Australia is one of the most remote places. You have to fly here. And it's one of the longest flights in the world, said David Morris. I've been traveling for 31 hours since leaving home, heading here, without stopping. I don't even know what day it is. I lost track of time. Now we face a 5.5-hour drive to camp. So from Texas to the buffalo camp, it'll take 36 hours total. But it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. The buffalo hunting area in the Leadon Valley spans 360 acres. Buffalo hunting is a true backcountry adventure. Every day you hunt in great spots, mostly looking for bulls with impressive size and length. Most of these animals have never seen humans before, or rarely do, especially older bulls, who have no natural predators. Yogi and Chris Dorsey set high standards for buffalo hunting and finally found a worthy candidate. There's a small herd here, 2 good bulls and 1 stunning one. He's over 90 years old. They think he's closer to 95. An Asian buffalo trophy is measured by the length of each horn from base to tip and the circumference of each base. Then all 4 measurements are added together. Make sure you've got the right one. This is a great trophy, a really good one. I'm going to move into this spot. Get up, stay low. The wind's blowing this way, so we need the wind at our backs. Right here, they're about 100 yards away. They've just spread out a bit. The wind will hit her back, so if we stay low, we can see them. I'm cutting across the slope. We can circle around him. All right, let's go. That's him. Right now, yeah. We're heading straight for him and trying to cross this clearing. We'll stay on this clearing. I think he'll head uphill. Let's climb up and get to the stands. Let's just move out. Leave him, let's go. As soon as I got up there, he turned around, and naturally, there was a tree on his shoulder. Despite their massive size, deadly horns, aggressive nature, and ability to charge, the Asian buffalo is often underestimated as a dangerous beast. He looks like he's ready to do whatever it takes just to make the day count. I've heard stories about buffaloes chasing people up trees and goring them. I don't want any part of that. Their horns are massive, and they can do serious damage if they want to. In reality, anyone who's ever faced a charging Asian buffalo knows how easily it can take your life. Hunter Zeve once nearly paid the price for it. We were heading back to the truck when suddenly a buffalo appeared out of nowhere. And after every strike, he'd also pierce me with his horns. That's when I realized I had to do something. I did the only thing I could, play dead. I lay still, covering my head with my hands to protect it, because he'd already pierced it with his horns. We had no weapons, and nothing we could do to drive the buffalo away. I used the service pistol. It was all we had. A truck pulled up, and it positioned itself between me and the buffalo. We got out of there. The hospital they call a hospital, in the modern world wouldn't even count as a clinic. But they had morphine, antibiotics, and they patched me up somehow. The hospital had very few medicines. Hygiene wasn't even a thought. The bleeding was so severe, especially from the head wound, I didn't think I'd survive. I guess someone was watching over me, and here I am to tell the tale. It's already late, the last day, and we're approaching this valley. A big, beautiful valley, and we see a bison rushing out, running full speed. No idea what spooked him. I've never seen a bison act like this. When a vehicle approaches, I looked at him, noticed his horns and said, "Wow, this looks good." Yogi looked to the left. There in the distance was another bison. You think he's over 90? But not sure if more than 95. He's not very large, but wide. I don't know how old he is. He's lying down, just slightly raised. It took us time to locate him, but you know, it was the final hour, almost the last day. That big guy. That's him. But as he looked at him, he immediately knew the bison was just massive. So we started moving in that direction, and there's a huge ravine stretching along a small river. But the bison is nowhere to be seen. We can't see him at all, so we assumed he's somewhere down there, right at the bottom of the ravine. If he's there, he might pop out, so stay ready. He's standing. I don't know if it's him, but I only see legs, nothing else. I've got the scope. I can barely see anything. He's moving to the other side. There'll be a good view. Keep the sticks steady like this. Let's see what he does. Yeah, you need to check him out. He looks big, you tell me. No, not really. Yeah. Good shot, 500 yards. The first shot was strong. I know, right? I think he dropped there. I'm not sure, but I think so. No, he didn't drop. No, it was a good first shot. That's how it should be. Yes, a hit. He was worth the wait. To wait for him. Look at this beast. I tell you. We're about to call it. Man, I say. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, shoot. Check this out. We passed on them before. Passed, and here's why. Because this guy was out there waiting for us. Go check it out. Look at this mess. He was very old, truly. Very old and in great shape. Look at this guy. Man, that was a massive animal. It exceeded all my expectations. I didn't get a good look at him. Honestly, I was just waiting for Yogi to say, shoot. I aimed at the shoulder, and off we went hunting. It was the antidote to fear of the land. This was an incredible beast. I think this was the biggest buffalo Yogi has ever taken here. This is truly impressive. 104 inches of horns. Just incredible. An epic beast. Look at this. I'm glad we waited for this, Dad. You happy, Chris, that you didn't shoot earlier? Amen. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't talk me out of it. I mean, you just gave the green light. Yeah, shoot. Come on, boom. All good, because we had about 2 more seconds. and he would have been gone. You know, when an animal gets this size, this mass, it's like everything you've seen before, magnified, on a larger scale. It just expands your imagination. How big these creatures can get. I couldn't have imagined seeing something like this, let alone him being this size. So when you step up there, and Mr. Pokerface, I mean Yogi, says, "Wow, that's a good buffalo," you see by his smirk, this was a serious buffalo, and he's damn happy too, that he got him.